Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you the game in which I got my 50 in Team Slayer. I had a Brigadier General for quite some time and then decided that, hey, why not? Gotta get a 50 in something. And because I had a high 40 in most of the playlists at the time, doubles, I had a 42, Lone Wolves, I had like a 46. No, I didn't have anything over a 45 at the time, that's right. And so I decided to get it in Team Slayer. I decided to get my 50. So I don't really do a whole lot productive in this game. It's Orbital. I hate Orbital. I'm going to talk about what the problems with Orbital is in a minute. I'm playing with a friend of mine. He's playing under the account Nuke to Wells, but his original account was Killer Wells, or Killer Whale specifically. He has a YouTube channel. He doesn't really post content anymore, so. But if you wanted to check it out, it's just Killer Whale. So, okay. So speaking on behalf of Orbital, it is not a great map because it is just a bunch of narrow, cluttered hallways. And that's all it is. So all you really do is at the first, just bull rush the rocket spawn and then have somebody go for the sniper, and that's all you do. That's it. After that, it's just clambering around, getting killed off the spawn and stuff, because the spawns are dynamic, and they're dynamic in such a way in that you can literally kill somebody in their base and they will spawn behind you and circle back and kill you. And it's just this never-ending cycle of death. So it's very difficult to control the map in any form or fashion. The best thing you can do is kind of stay around the rocket spawn and just control that, because then you'll get rocket respawn and you'll get a better chance of killing the enemy from either direction. So there's a lot of dual wields on the map, and I make fair use of them, but nothing really this game. I just did not have much luck on Orbital. It is not the kind of map that works with my playstyle, and so most of this game, in fact, I'm about to grenade my teammate if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I grenade my teammates like 4 times this game. In fact, I flat out kill them a couple times, so it's just a friggin' mess. So I do a bunch of just bad things. Okay, so also let me preface this by saying that this gameplay is coming off it's just the last game I played after a literal all-nighter of playing Halo on this account, because I had played so many games on this account that I was rank locked really hard. It took 5 or 6 wins in a row to go up a single level, because it was just so dead set where it was. And so I played all night with a friend of mine called Strider, and we played and played and played, but we just could not get it. I was sitting on like 49 for 5 games, and we were just like, I can't go anymore. My brain is giving out. And so Killer Whale messaged me. He's like, hey, yeah, I got an account that's basically a booster. It would help you out. It probably, all we do need to do is win once, and it'd probably work. So we're like, okay, well, let's do it. So we jumped on, and then we wound up here. So, bleh. I mean, okay, so look at the amount of grenades that go off, and half the kills I get are grenade kills. So, and I'm sure that's true for a lot of people. Basically, you just unload on a hallway and then just start shooting, and hopefully you'll get a headshot somewhere. So, also the Mauler is extremely beastly on this level. There's no shotgun and there's no sword, hammer, anything like that. So, the dual wields as the beatdown, not really power weapon, but alternative weapons, make a lot of sense. And here's a case of, I was in the middle of a fight and the enemy team spawned behind me in the base and then just charged me, and then I was sandwiched, so there was nowhere I could go. But anyway, the rocket spawn right there where we're fighting. Down below there's sniper, and I believe you've seen it, but I don't know if you actually saw the sniper rifle down there. It doesn't really play a big role in this particular game. I've seen it be a really make or break weapon on the map. Since it's just a bunch of narrow hallways, they really have to go in straight lines towards you, so it makes the sniper really effective. But there is a lot of, there's like 2 bubble shields, 2 regens. I think there's just 1 power drain. Maybe there may be 2 power drains. Once again, I don't get any kills with the rockets, but I do get an assist or two, I think. Anyway, it's just a hot mess. Nobody likes Orbital, I don't think. It had some fun applications, like it was really fun in what is it? Infection. There's a lot of cool things that you could do with it. It was kind of fun in some atypical game types, but it just wasn't fun in Slayer. It really wasn't. Uh, half the game is just holding positions and you know banking around corners and hoping you're gonna get a kill without any actual flow or map movement or map control of any kind. So it's just not it's not entertaining to watch. I know that. Like I guarantee that most that if anybody watching this has already turned it off because it's not entertaining, and I get that. But it's almost over. Don't worry. So the best thing to do is travel in groups and just team shot, and then not push up too far from rocket spawn. If you lose rocket spawn, it's very difficult to get it back. It's really luck based, and it usually requires just an incredible push that wipes the board. Because if even one person is alive and they have grenades, then one grenade can, you know, make your entire team weak. It's really hard to hold a position for very long. The best thing to do is to kind of hang around this corner though, because there's a little more action and control. Because you know the other side, as you can see, was just a staircase. Did you hear? Well, you probably couldn't hear it because I probably edited it out. But there's like an impact sound where that actually should have been a beatdown. I don't know what happened. So there was just a tad of lag. And there's another. There's just a big grenade in my teammate. I don't think the other two guys even had mics, so I don't think they knew about it. Watch this though. Okay, boom. I think it's the same guy. So I basically killed him myself. I get a little cleanup, and this is kind of the only productive thing I do most of the game is just sort of get cleanup kills and act as a warm body here and there to kind of hold down a position that needs it. But I make a lot of bad decisions. Like I said, I was completely exhausted, so my thought process was just not there. I wasn't, my BR wasn't sharp. My grenades were all over the place. I was making dumb decisions like charging around with the AR. I thought maybe if I could just break more shields and have one teammate kind of come clean up, and it sort of worked a couple times, but most of the time it just wound up being me dying for no reason. And a teammate comes up behind him with a mauler for the win. Like I said, a mauler is really powerful on this map. So yeah, nothing really special about the game itself, but it was the game I got my 50, so it was kind of a big deal, and it's one I've always saved just for that purpose. Anyway, thank you guys. Peace out. Love you guys.